Have you ever noticed how smoothly a church service runs? The music starts right on time. The lights are set just right. The children are safe in their classrooms. Someone greets you with a warm smile at the door. But behind every one of those moments, people are serving, volunteers, people who quietly give their time, their energy, and their hearts to help the church fulfill its mission. And the truth is, many of the most powerful things that happen in a church don't happen on the stage, they happen behind the scenes. Think about the person who unlocks the doors early in the morning, or the volunteer who prepares the coffee before anyone else arrives. Maybe it's the person running the sound system, making sure every word spoken reaches the congregation clearly. These small acts may seem simple, but together they create something powerful. They create an environment where people can worship, learn, and grow. Volunteering in the church is more than just helping out, it's participation in something bigger than yourself. The Bible reminds us in 1 Peter 4:10, KJV, as every man hath received the gift, even so minister the same one to another, as good stewards of the manifold grace of God. In other words, every believer has something valuable to offer. Some people serve by teaching, some serve by encouraging, some serve by organizing, cleaning, repairing, welcoming, or guiding. Every gift matters. And when those gifts come together, the church becomes stronger. But volunteering does something else too. It transforms the volunteer. When you begin serving others, something shifts inside of you. You begin to see people differently. You begin to notice needs you might have overlooked before. You begin to realize that even the smallest act of kindness can make a lasting difference. A simple greeting at the door might be the first smile someone has received all week. Helping a child in Sunday school may plant a seed of faith that lasts a lifetime. Setting up chairs for a service may prepare the space for someone to hear a message that changes their life. These moments matter more than we often realize. And the beauty of volunteering is that there is a place for everyone. You don't need to be a preacher. You don't need to stand on a stage. You don't need special recognition. What matters is a willing heart. Churches rely on volunteers in many areas. Hospitality teams are welcoming guests, media teams running cameras and sound, children's ministry guiding the next generation, outreach teams serving the community, administrative helpers keep things organized. Each role plays an important part in the church's overall mission. And when volunteers work together, something remarkable happens. The church becomes more than a building. It becomes a living community, a place where people support one another, a place where faith grows stronger, a place where lives are changed. Volunteering also teaches valuable lessons. It teaches humility, it teaches teamwork, it teaches patience and compassion. And often, the greatest blessing of volunteering is the relationships that grow along the way. Serving side by side with others builds friendships that can last a lifetime. You begin to share not just responsibilities, but experiences, encouragement, and faith. And sometimes the impact of volunteering extends far beyond the church walls. When a church is filled with people who serve, the community notices. They see compassion, they see generosity, they see faith in action. Volunteering becomes a witness, it becomes a demonstration of love, not just words, but action. And that's the heart of service. It's not about recognition, it's about impact. It's about using what you have to help someone else. Because when people serve together, the church becomes a place where everyone contributes and everyone benefits. So if you've ever wondered whether your help could make a difference, the answer is simple: yes. Your time matters. Your gifts matter. Your willingness to serve matters. Because every act of service, no matter how small, helps build something greater. And when people serve with purpose, the church becomes more than a place of worship. It becomes a place where faith is lived out every day.